Good morning, guys. I want to do a video on creating your own reality. Now, the very frustrating thing about this topic is the fact that you create your own reality. So people who are very stressed out their whole lives are in a lot of struggle and pain and have a belief, for example, that you need to work really hard to make money, you need to work really hard to get things done, or you need to sacrifice in order to have love, whatever. Pick your limiting belief of choice. Those beliefs are going to get validated for them, meaning they are going to be true in their reality. But the thing is, just because it's true in their reality doesn't mean it's true in everyone's reality. And again, today one of the common catchphrases is trust the science, but a lot of people, and I'll keep saying this, are referring to the manipulated biology and not to the quantum physics of our world, which is proven science. Nevertheless, we are not set solid beings. We are made of atoms. We are in motion. There is space within us. And things are constantly moving, constantly changing. They're not set. So this idea of things being one way, and again, many of us have had that reality anchored in our entire lives through the news, through the schooling system, through what our parents told us with best intentions, everything. That this is the way the world is, and that was that. We accepted that as a set, fixed reality. When in fact, just like our bodies, our realities are a mirror of our bodies. We're able to move worlds, if you will. We're able to create our own experience. And that's what people don't want you to know, because people who know that aren't controllable. Busy people who can't have the space to realize that they've been creating the reality all along are very controllable. So the thing is, again, I'll go back to this example. If you think that you have to work really hard to get what you want, that's going to be mirrored to you because you're creating that reality with your perceptions, with your beliefs, with your thoughts, with your energy, and you're energizing those timelines of choosing choices that are hard. Think about that. You're energizing and you're putting your focus and attention on choosing. You're always choosing options that are hard because you think it has to be hard. When someone who knows in their reality that things get done easily, that you don't have to work super hard and be a slave for money, they're going to choose, and helping with the universe, co-creating with the universe, they're going to see opportunities and choose opportunities that are easy. Same thing with partners in love. Same thing with anything. Same thing with health. Someone who is experiencing uncomfortable disease, someone in fear, someone who thinks that they need to give their power away to a system is going to choose very different choices than someone who knows and who holds the truth and reality and is creating the reality of our bodies being the only healing modality that we need, that our bodies are self-healing. So again, a lot of people can get frustrated because, again, for someone in like severe disease or lack or whatever, something that's unwanted, they're going to look at someone and say, how are you saying that money is easy to make? Like, I've worked my whole life, 25, 30 years, and I've had to work my ass. So like, Yes. And the frustrating part is, yes, that is true. Some people discount that, but no, like we get to honor everyone's experience, and some people's experience, and again, it's very subconscious. People don't know that they're choosing it, but they are choosing it at the end of the day from the highest perspective. They are choosing that hard work lens that is shaping their reality, that is shaping their day to day. So, and again, a lot of people have kind of dismissed this as, oh, like, your mind doesn't have that much power, or your thoughts don't have that much power. They do. They do. And this is coming from someone who's experienced the shift. Some people talk about this, but, there's a difference between just talking about it and like experiencing the shift from being in a state of fear and disease and having that be my world of, oh my gosh, all these germs everywhere. I need to see the doctor because I don't know what's wrong with me. The world I created of lack, of, oh my gosh, like I don't think I'm gonna have enough money. I need this person to give me money. I need that person to give me money. I need to make sure that this works out. The world of isolation and fear of loneliness, and oh my God, like I need to do what that person tells me to do in that relationship because I don't want to lose them, because I don't want to be alone. And then, a world of suppression where it's like, oh my God, like I can't actually do what I want to do with my life. I can't use my gifts because, they're going to fail, or it's not going to make money, or all these. So that's what most people are living in. And because they're constantly energizing those ideas and those storylines, that's what they're getting more of. But again, during this time, 2021 to 2030 especially, we are being asked to become aware of this, and to become aware that all along we've had much more choice than we knew we even had. And it's not to say that you messed up or that you fucked up or anything like that, because for a lot of us, that contrast, that unwanted, the disease, the lack, the playing in the idea of loneliness, or the illusion of separation around relationships, suppressing our gifts, all of those unwanted things have led me and many other people to the wanted, to the pain that is basically saying enough is enough. I need to look at this. I need to look. Something is not right in my life. Something is out of alignment in my life. Then you realize, you look back and you're like, oh, it was all fucking perfect. Because that's what I needed to wake up. That's what I needed to become aware that the pain and the overwhelming unwanted in my life was actually partly created by me. And that's not, and people new to this path are, you can easily go down like a self-blame, judgment kind of route where, oh, like I'm responsible for everything, but like, that's not what I mean. What I'm talking about is looking at it through a total lens of non-judgment, of self-compassion, of honoring every choice, because no choice was wrong. But at the same time, it's about moving into this space of realizing that you do create your own reality. Everyone in your life, all people in your family, your parents, your teachers when you were growing up, your peers, everyone is creating their reality. Now, most of the planet, again, is subconsciously creating their reality, but it doesn't mean that they're not creating it. And one of the biggest takeaways from this video, again, is just because someone is living in a certain reality, a certain dimensional frequency that's pulling different experiences to them, doesn't mean that you have to, or that you are living in that same reality. And some people can be living in fully trusting their body reality, but they're still in lack around money. Or someone could be in full reality of their gifts and their expression, and they're doing what they love to do with their life, but they still have a lot of fear, or they're living in a reality of disease and around limitation when it comes to like healthcare and stuff like that. So we're all healing, and we're all reconstructing different parts of reality at different times. But the exciting thing is this is the time that many people are going to start seeing this and experiencing this and seeing the shifts from the unwanted to the wanted by taking responsibility for their energy and by realizing that just because one person chooses subconsciously or consciously to live their life one way doesn't mean that they have to. Doesn't mean that they have to. It's not a one size fits all reality. We came down here to play. We came down here, whether you remember or not, to sculpt our own reality, to sculpt our own playground within this earthly playground, to learn about ourselves. And while you can absolutely learn about yourself through struggle, through pain, through contrast, through lack, disease, fear, suppression, isolations, whatever, anxiety, the more you learn through that, the more you learn through that and you surrender through that, the more you get to and choose to learn through love and connection and expression and health and abundance. Because that's just as valid, just as possible, just as real, even with other people, even if it's not as real for other people in their realities. So I hope this helps clear up things around creating your own reality and how untethered you can be in this world that wants to tether you more and more to the illusory idea that you are not in control, but you are always in control of your frequency, of your consciousness, and for the most part of your life. And even the unwanted pieces that come in to your life are there ultimately to serve you in some way, even if you can't see it now. You may have to look back in a year or two and be like, oh, that's why that happened. I love you guys. Have a great day.